Well, if it seems like you're receiving more political text messages than before this election season, there's a good chance you're right. MTN's Jonathan Ambarian takes a look at how some organizations in Montana are turning to text messaging in this election.
For many Montanans, it's been hard to avoid political messages this year. On TV, online, in your mail, and increasingly on your cell phone. Leaders with the Montana Democratic Party say they've shifted more to texting as COVID-19 disrupted other forms of campaigning.
We have definitely used it considerably more to reach out to supporters and members, not just in this tail end to help get out the vote, but also to drive voters to online events where they can connect with the candidates. It's a safer way to do it than the doors.
The Democrats say they have focused on contacting known supporters through texts. The Montana Republican Party says it's not doing any texting this year, but some independent groups are using text to back Republican candidates, including Americans for Prosperity Action.
At least for our team in Montana, we haven't done a lot of text messaging before, but it's a new tool that we're using to great effect, talking to lots of people. And
AFP Action works with a data company to target who receives its messages and how they approach each voter. Montana's hotly contested races have drawn a lot of interest from organizations supporting candidates from all parties. They've sent texts to highlight specific issues or to remind people to vote. As Election Day approaches, some voters are receiving texts every day. According to the FCC, political organizations need to get someone's prior permission before sending them a text message through auto-dialing, but they can be sent without prior consent if someone dials the number manually. While campaigns can't know who you voted for, they can find out who has already voted.
the fastest way to make sure you don't get any more phone calls or text messages or anything like that, especially from us, is why don't you go vote? We're trying to avoid talking. We don't want to waste your time. We don't want to waste our time.
Now, many of these political texts have been for Montana's marquee races, U.S. Senate and Governor, but there have also been messages for U.S. House, Montana Land Board races, the marijuana legalization initiatives, and even Lewis and Clark County Commissioner. In Helena, Jonathan Ambarian, MTN News.
As for Election Day, 5 days remain and more than 427,000 ballots have already been cast by Montanans in early voting.